Shoot, I'll start off. Want to thank the fans. The turnout here was unbelievable here, and just this whole facility here at Grand Park. I want to thank all the volunteers and all the work that goes into putting this thing together. I walked out here today, and I've walked out here the past week and checking out. I'm like, shoot, we got training camp. It looks like the Ritz-Carlton out here for football. So excited, fired up to get this thing started.
Shane, is your camp going to be quality over quantity as far as length of practice, or was today different?
Yeah, we're just, you got the ramp up period to start. I think, when you look at training camp, the history of training camps over the years, the first week is a lot of those injuries happen that first week. So just being smart with those guys, with the reps and all those things. And then as we get going, the times it will vary in practice.
Shane, how long do you expect JT to be out?
We'll see how long that takes. But, once he's 100% healthy, he'll be out there.
What was your takeaway on Anthony's first day?
I thought he did a nice job. I think, what he did in the spring, learning the system and then carrying over it today, I thought he made some good plays. Obviously, we were down in there in the tight red zone, so we didn't have like deep balls or anything, but making the right decisions, making the right reads, he did a nice job.
The tempo that you guys practice at, a big adjustment for a young quarterback.
Yeah.
When you take that into context, what did you glean from that?
Well, I think, with any young quarterback, I've said this in the past, but I think, when you play fast with young quarterbacks, I think it definitely helps. They don't have to think about too much stuff. Obviously, we're in huddle today, but, we have, a system where we can get in and out of huddle and do those different things.
How encouraging was it to see Shaq out there today?
It's awesome to have him back, the energy he brings. I know he's been grinding and taking care of his body to get back out there, and, we're slowly progressing him back in and just really thankful and thrilled for him to be back out there with his teammates.
Shane, is there an optimal time during preseason when you want to know who your quarterback is going
There's
to be?
not. I don't have a timetable on that, to be honest. I just want to see consistency and growth from all that position. I mean, when you compete, it makes you better. And so when that time comes, I'll know. We'll talk through it as a staff, and we'll go from there.
Anthony talked about tying his legs together, obviously,
Yeah.
and his hips. He is a big guy and he has a big arm, and I know some of those guys have a tendency to just rely on that arm.
Yeah.
Have you seen him grow in that regard, and how important is that?
Yeah, it definitely is. I tell this to the quarterbacks all the time, like the rhythm of your drop, it plays a huge part into the timing of the route, but not all drops are going to be the same. You got to look at leverage and matchup and who's playing what and all those different things, but it is big. When you can tie your feet into the concept of the route and be on time and throw that thing on time and know how to throw it and when to throw it, it definitely helps.
It seemed like a lot of red zone work today.
Yeah.
Why was that?
That was how we started out. Again, I didn't want long distance running the first day. These guys have been, they've been working out, but they haven't done football yet. So I wanted to keep it compact today.
Is Julian Blackman dealing with an injury?
Yeah, he's got a little hamstring right now, and I got no timetable on his return.
What about Juju Brents?
You know what? He tweaks his hamstring a little bit, but he should be good. He should be out there soon, very soon.
Shane, Michael Pittman organized kind of that get
Yeah.
together in Miami. What just about that commitment to having guys all get down there shows to you?
Yeah, there's no question. When you got guys that take it upon themselves to say like, hey, let's do this. We don't need coaches around to go get better, and they had a chance to go in, and I guess they got a meeting room and they walked through and did classroom work. And I think when you do that, it builds camaraderie and obviously it gets guys on the same page so you can start training camp fast.
Shane, when did you know Taylor was going to go on the pup list? Did that come as a surprise to you?
Yeah, no, it came out when he came in and did his stuff. So it came out, and that's when it happened. And so.
No idea going in? I mean,
Yes. Well, yeah, but so he had to do his physical and stuff. So yeah, so we just want to make sure he's 100% healthy, and when he is, he'll be back out there.
What do you think of how Anthony maybe kind of grabbed or gotten better at the mental side of it? He was saying that's probably the hardest part is just getting the playbook down. How do you see him kind of progress from draft night to?
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, you had that springtime, and then now we got another month, right? So you take that work you did in the spring, and you don't want to take a step back. You want to hit that ground running. So doing work in the summertime, continuing to study, and it looked good today going forward. So
I think he handled just the spotlight of today because obviously it's his first time in front of the
Yeah.
Colts fan base, and there's expectations that he's looking for a pick. They're changing his name. So how do you see him manage all of that?
he was great. I mean, shoot, he played in the SEC, so he's played in in big crowds before. So he was awesome.
Shane, I know this is business, but did any part of you, first time doing this, and training camp's kind of an official time, I mean, did it mean a little more, though?
Yeah, I think it's always special, when you get an opportunity to be a head coach in the National Football League, never take it for granted, and, walking out here and seeing the fans and the players and all the work that goes into it, it's special.
Shane, do you want to give maybe QBs 3 days to start an offense, next QB gets 3 days? Do you want to split that?
Yeah, well, you'll see it. You'll see the rotation as we go, and that could change, but you'll see it. We'll flip-flop those guys with the ones and twos all throughout camp.
You never
Yeah.
saw a glimpse of it today. What do you think of just the potential of the RPO with Anthony Richardson?
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, that stuff's good. I don't really like to get into a whole bunch of scheme stuff, respectfully. But yeah, it's good.
Gardner haven't been in your system before. Does he have to kind of set that tone a little bit for the tempo out here?
Well, yeah, I mean, he knows the system really well. I think it comes from everybody. You know, obviously the quarterback is, you know, the leaders on the team. The quarterback's got to lead too, but it's everybody, right? It's our leaders, our veteran players setting the tone and understanding what we're trying to get done.
You spoke on having a bit of a rotation with the quarterbacks. Is it going to be the same thing with cornerbacks, or do you guys have some starters on the outside that you like?
Yeah, we're working through all those things through camp. We have those conversations ongoing, myself and Gus and Milo and Mike Mitchell.